All right, guys. What's up? Welcome to the Elevate podcast, and this is another segment of the Elevate podcast. I think it has been an interesting flow of due to the times that we're in right now. We just transitioned into 2025, which I think was a great transition. But I feel like sometimes, we're in 2025, even though it's January. I feel like sometimes we're still in 2024. So kind of like we're just trying to get into the new 2025 with a new wave, new mindset, kind of like that. But it's more of like being the same person, but just evolving. 2025, like just evolving. So we got a guest here, which you guys probably already know him because he was on the last episode. Bernard, what's up, man? How you
How you
doing?
guys doing? Thank you for having me again.
Hey, it's great to have you. How's 2025 treating you right now?
So far, so good. It don't feel like 2025 though.
Yeah.
Still feels like last year, but it's been good.
What's making it feel like 2024? We're still
I
in
would say the
2024.
transition has been that smooth. It still feels like last year.
Like there's not much
There's nothing.
like something big happening.
Yeah, nothing big has happened to say, oh yeah, this how the new year's starting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what's crazy? Like we came kind of like in 2025 with the wedding,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So went to we first went to like in December. I think it was December that we went to Texas.
Yeah,
And
Texas.
then it
Yeah.
was in December. And then we went to
Tampa.
Tampa,
Mm-hmm.
Texas, Dallas or Tampa. Which one?
Definitely Tampa.
Tampa.
That felt more different.
Yeah.
Dallas felt like I was home already because there was nothing really that popped out. It wasn't exciting, I would say.
Yeah. Like everything was kind of like the same.
Yeah.
There
Mhm.
wasn't that much different.
Even the scenery too.
Yeah.
Unless you're like downtown, but I didn't feel it was not exciting in Dallas.
Yeah, but it's like it's in the middle also, so
Hmm?
there wasn't that much water and everything going
Yeah.
on, so there
Yeah.
wasn't that much. But yeah, I would say Tampa. So Tampa, we went to Dallas, the wedding,
Mhm.
which I feel like that was actually a decent wedding, and then Tampa, and then entering into 2025, we drove back from Tampa to
To Kansas
to Kansas City.
Yep.
And it was snowing like crazy. I heard you guys got stopped like 3 times or something like
Yeah,
that.
we got stuck like 3 times. The first time in St. Louis, and it was me and my brother, my dad. We had to get out and push the car. It was freezing. It was freezing, bro. It was bad.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Because I know you guys came earlier than us, so we
Mhm.
were kind of like we were
Yeah.
coming behind you guys, and it was already like kind of clean a little bit, so we
Mhm.
didn't have that issue.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
imagine pushing it, the van.
Bro, no gloves, no. I was freezing, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was bad.
Wait, so someone else was driving beside you, and then you guys just pushed?
Yeah,
That makes sense.
but we also had some little help because there was a lot of cars that was getting stuck where we were because we was going down that hill.
Yeah. Were you guys in the highway that you got stuck?
Yeah,
or
it was like highway.
highway.
Yeah,
Man, snow is crazy.
yeah.
Getting
It
stuck.
feels
in the-
weird every year. We go like a few months without snow and then snow just hits.
Just out of nowhere.
I don't know where it's
Like Kansas City, Missouri is bipolar.
Yeah,
It's very bipolar.
I don't get it.
It's like out of nowhere at the beginning of the beginning of the year where I think last year in January it wasn't that much snow.
Yeah, it wasn't
going
that
on.
much snow.
No.
Yeah,
But then we entered 2025, the airport got shut down.
shut down.
Bro, that was crazy for us.
Crazy.
Because we had to find a van
Mm-hmm.
like in the last minute and then start driving back because
Right,
there was
right,
like a
right.
lot of people trying to get to work.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Yeah, so 2025 has been interesting, I would say.
Mhm.
And then the wildfire.
The wildfire,
So we got-
California.
So we got ice.
Fucking-
We got hurricane in Florida.
Oh,
In the middle of
man.
Missouri, we got freaking ice,
Mhm.
and then a wildfire in California. No way safe, bro.
No way. It was crazy, man.
That's 2025 for you.
Yep.
Yeah. So far I think it's so good.
Mhm.
There was a post that said we completed like 1% of 2025. Because yeah,
A lot more is gonna happen, I guess.
a lot more is
A
gonna
lot more is
happen.
gonna happen, I guess.
So we're just getting started.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's just dive into it. So I know last time we had like a precursor of the conversation that we were going to talk about, and so I wanna ask you something because I've been struggling with this, right? I've been struggling with maintaining my diet. Yeah, right. So it's like I work out, like I work out consistently, and I don't think I've missed, except when we went to like Florida and stuff. When we're traveling, I miss. But like, consistently, I like just work out. But the diet part, bro, that's the difficult part, and I'm trying to find like a way to like balance that. I think also another thing is like the food that we eat. It's like very, how you say.
I'll say different.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah. Because American food is like so. I don't know. It's just there's so many carbs, man.
Yeah, so many.
And it's processed, so it tastes so good. It's like you can't.
I feel you. I feel you, man.
You can't like not deny that it's good, and you want to have it. It's like, so I noticed something. Like it's craving. It's making you want to go back to it. Like like the craving. Yeah. And our best part is Quick Trip.
I've been loving Quick Trip lately, man. They got everything.
They got everything. Them double cookies, bro. Those sound like,
those are amazing.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. Like I'll say, like I was struggling with. All right, so, and I know we're gonna dive into like sport and athlete and everything like that. Athleticism and everything like that. But the thing that I was struggling with the most, like I said, is that the diet part. So like last year, I tried the meat diet, all meat diet, and I think that was really good.
Yeah.
And like I lost like, I think it was like 20 pounds within like a span of like 2 to 3 months or something like that. That was pretty good. But it's kind of difficult because you don't have sugar. You don't take sugar, and you kind of like need sugar, I would say, to like glucose.
Yeah.
So to like to get your blood, I guess, stimulated or something like that. But like for you, right?
Yeah.
I know what was that when you guys came here? 2021 or 2022?
Came back to Kansas?
Came back to Kansas City.
2022.
2022. Okay, so 2022, I would say you were kind of like out of shape at that time.
Out of shape,
right?
yeah.
And you came back, and then what was the transition for you? Because now you're like top shape. What was the transition for you? How did that go?
Well, I just had to find what would work for me, like as in workouts and what time to eat or what to eat. Because when we moved there, like a couple of months, I was just eating whatever, staying home, doing nothing, didn't work out. But once I started working out and getting back in the gym, I started eating less sugar, obviously. I would say I ate mostly protein and so like chicken and rice. That's what I mostly ate.
A lot of meat.
Yeah, a lot of meat.
What did you say was the biggest factor for you? Like, was it food or working out?
I would say working out, because that's what really. I did that every day, probably twice a day, to get back to top shape.
Yeah. Because I would say mostly you were losing like a lot of calorie. I would say calorie deficit.
Yeah.
And so okay, so that's the thing with me then. Like I work out, but if I were to do that, which I don't feel like doing it because like I'm not trying to run a marathon or something.
Yeah, it's a lot. It takes a lot of time.
Yeah, and I don't even got a sport going on. So it's like you play basketball, so which is like you play basketball in college. How is that going on right now?
It's going good.
Yeah.
Not the best, there's up and downs, but grateful.
Grateful.
Yeah.
What do you mean by like not the best, up and down?
When the season starts, you expect things that you want to accomplish, like whether you want to get like recognized by coaches or want to score more, get more minutes. So that's I would say that's the issue right now.
Okay.
Just those things.
Like you're not getting enough minute right now. Okay.
Yeah.
And let me ask you something, because I know I've been in that position, but like usually, ultimately, would you say where you are right now, is it mainly because of the coaches not recognizing you or you not putting in the effort? And I want to put you on stand on this one.
I would say it's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Because sometimes coaches will tell you what to do and then you do it, but they still don't give you like the benefit. They just expect you to go beyond that, even though you're already trying your hardest.
So
like my coach was, for instance, my coach would be like, Naruto, like they'll say, Naruto, I expect you to be diving on the floor, doing this, running 100%, but you already ran 100% and you're already tired, but you're still giving it your all.
Yeah.
So there's not much you could do after that. If you're already aching, your body's hurting, you're still going, you're still trying, but you're not giving up. You can't do nothing but
Like
that.
there's not much.
Yeah,
You don't got anything else to give.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you think the coaches are expecting more of you based on like you already giving everything you got, but it's like, hey, what more do you want from me? Kind of like that.
Yep. Especially if you're a returning player, they definitely expect more from you.
But that's the expectation though for
Yeah,
a
that is
returning
the
player.
expectation. Yep. And obviously you would want that for yourself.
Yeah.
For the next level. So.
Yeah. Also, because it's like not only you're a returning player, but it's kind of like you gotta keep your spot.
Mm-hmm.
And then not only that, it's
because
like
they're always recruiting. There's always gonna be new recruits, new players.
mm-hmm. It's like someone new is coming for your head every
So
time.
your minutes ain't guaranteed.
Yep.
When you play at college and above.
So with the current progression right now with college basketball, like you looking anything beyond this at the moment, or you just like trying to?
At the moment, I just wanted to finish the season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many years you got left of playing?
Playing 2. I got 2 more years.
So you got this and then 2 more years afterwards.
Yeah. Hopefully, probably transfer after this year. Hopefully.
What's the main motivator for that?
What, transfer?
Yeah. Is it the game, or I mean the basketball, or
really
is it more of education?
I would say education.
Okay.
Well, it's both, but education.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Because you can only go so far in basketball, and you can't. It's not gonna last the rest of your life. It's not gonna always put money on your table. So you gotta think about your family.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, 2020. I think 2023. The basketball payout was I think it was $6.4 billion.
Yeah.
So
and it's been going up with the NIL deals and stuff. So
yeah. Do you think they're gonna like integrate where basketball players get paid as well? I mean college basketball players.
Yeah, they are, but not all like college levels getting paid like the Division Ones and stuff. I think they're trying to get that to like all the basketball levels and stuff.
Like all the players, like because I know, let's say for example, D1. You got March Madness, right?
Yeah.
And that the stream on that is like crazy, like NBA level.
Yeah.
So it's like they're making a lot of money. Like even where like who's this Mark Cuban weighed in, and even a lot of people just got weighed in on those games because of how much money like they put into that. So it's like, why are they not paying those athletes as well?
That is true.
I think it's gonna be interesting to see how that play out.
Yeah, probably it's a new year, so you never know.
Yeah, 2025 is becoming unexpected so far, so we're gonna see.
Yeah, that is true.
Anything crazy going on right now?
No. Everything's been chill, I would say.
Yeah.
Everything's been normal.
Seems like it's gonna be interesting, especially with 2025. I'm saying, like, I don't know. It's just there's something about 2025. I feel like it's like 2024 was a year of like preparation, and 2025 is gonna be the year of manifestation.
Yes, that's what I've been thinking lately. Yeah, man. A lot of goals to accomplish this year. I would say a lot of goals.
It's like more of like seeing them coming to fruition. So going back on that diet and the food thing, because I know that's what I'll start off with. So what would you recommend the best? Like, okay, I know you're studying, what is this? Fitness?
Exercise
science, right?
Yeah.
So are you also delve into exercise science? Does that delve into like
nutrition,
fitness, nutrition and stuff
like
that?
Yeah, I had a nutrition class this past semester. Yeah.
Okay.
It's mostly about what you eat and when you eat it. So like if I eat rice and chicken, it has to be at a certain time. It can't be morning because it messes up with your like system. It's a bunch of weird stuff.
What about the like you have to chew like 20 times? Like you have to chew something for 20 times for it to digest well. Is that also something like you guys?
Probably. I didn't hear about that.
Yeah. I heard about that in my nutrition science class.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's health and wellness.
Health and wellness.
That was a class.
Yeah, I didn't have that. I didn't have that class.
Oh, okay. I think that's the basic though, right? Like general study.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting. So diet with the diet, like I want to try to go back to that question. What would you say is the best way to like either stay in shape, lose weight, or even like just maintaining it?
For me, well, it depends on who you are. For me, I would say just stay in shape. You could still eat what you want, but you just gotta be consistent and on working out. Yeah, that's what I would say. For you, probably I would say maintain it. Because if you maintain it, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You can still eat what you want here and there, and work out not as much, so you'll be good.
Would you say body advantage also is another thing that playing role? Like for example, I think you have a high metabolism.
Me?
Yeah. Would you say you have high metabolism?
I feel like I don't have a high metabolism.
For real?
Yeah.
It's like if you eat a lot, do you mainly like gain a lot of weight and then wear off like faster, or like does it take longer for you to like lose weight? Basically, if you like intake a lot of carbs or
Yeah,
something.
I think it takes me longer to lose weight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang, that you know what, that year didn't feel like it took you long though. It felt like it was quick because I think we were doing the same thing when it comes to exercise.
Mm-hmm.
And I lost about 20 pounds. And I don't know how much you lost, but like
I lost like 15.
15. Oh, so I lost more than you.
Yeah,
did.
you lost more than me. I wasn't that heavy, but I gained a lot. I was like I gained a good weight. I most of the time I'm the same weight.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's hard for me to lose weight unless I'm actually consistent in the gym.
And where you are right now with the gym life?
Gym life. I haven't worked out in a while, I would say. I'm gonna get back to it this coming week though. I need to get back in the
This
gym. I would
week?
say, yeah.
Interesting. You should come back with me. You know, my arms right now are
Yeah.
all messed up, bro. I had like arms workout the other day with my friend. That was brutal.
Yeah, I'm trying to put some weight on, some muscle on. So
Like you're gonna lift heavy.
yeah.
But you see, you're also playing right now, so it's like, do you want to do that?
I heard it's good for you. It keeps you strong. So like if you shoot the ball, your arms won't be as tired if you're running, shooting, dribbling. So that it's always good to lift. Not as heavy, but it's always good to lift.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Especially because you're using your arms, you're not using your legs. So
Yeah.
that makes sense. I mean, with basketball, it's interesting. All right, let me just ask you this quick Q&A questions. Do you have any hobby right now or interest outside of sport right now at the moment?
No, I just listen to music. Really, that's probably one of my hobbies. I listen to a lot of music.
Listening to music is a hobby now, huh?
Yeah, I would say to me, I love music.
That's interesting. What type of music you listen to the most?
Lately, French and Afrobeats.
French and Afrobeat.
Yeah.
NK Divine, French.
Yeah, it's my guy.
Who's your favorite artist right now?
Favorite artist?
Yeah.
I can't go. I can't. It's got to be Drake.
Yeah.
It's got to be Drake.
It's
got to be Drake.
You ain't Drake.
It's got to be Drake.
You ain't Drake.
He just he's like any time of the day. If you want to match any type of vibe you're feeling, he got that type of music.
Drake got a lot of feelings though.
Yeah.
So he's like, I don't know. It's like listening to Drake is like, you know, like the feelings. If you're not, let's say for example, you're feeling low, you can listen to Drake. If you're feeling hype, you can listen to Drake. It's like
he got every type of
style,
like every genre, I would say. So
hey, I see. I mean, you're the most loyal Drake fan that I know. So.
Hey, man, I've been listening to him for a long time. I would say a long time. Yeah.
Would you say he's the one who introduced you to rap, or who introduced you to rap?
Introduced me to rap. I would say T-Pain.
T-Pain.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
Yeah.
What song?
I would not remember. I would not remember.
But T-Pain.
Yeah, T-Pain, I would say. Because most of I would listen to I really got into music because like I used to listen to it off the radio.
Like is it 103?
Yeah, 103.
103 James.
Yeah, 103
They
Jams.
do have a lot of. But right now, the one who's popping is Kendrick. But you're not a Kendrick fan.
No, I don't hate Kendrick.
Yeah.
He got a lot of hits. I got some of his music. He's just he's not humble. I don't like it. He's not humble. That's
He's
all I can
not
say.
humble.
He's not humble. That's
He's
all I
not.
can say. He's not humble, man.
Yeah, he's spooky, scary.
Yeah. But he definitely got some hits, man.
That's the boogeyman.
Yeah, that's definitely the boogeyman.
Yeah, but he's not humble. That's interesting. Well, you think Drake is humble?
Yeah, Drake is always humble.
Right.
Drake is always humble, man.
No, I mean,
I do too much.
I got nothing against Drake.
Yeah.
I got nothing against Drake. I think he has a wild how you call that? He got like a big, he has a range, like a big range.
Yeah.
So he can definitely like do it pretty much anything with this range. So yeah. But let me see how important is an athlete public's image right now? Like when it comes to like the players.
I'll say it's important because that's how most people view you. Because if you're playing sports and you've been doing it for a long time, that's what people basically know you from.
Yeah.
Yeah, because so if you grew up, you're a good child, you're a good role model. Everybody is always gonna respect you. So and if you just do something that's out of the ordinary in that particular moment, everybody's gonna look at you differently.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
I would say it's very important. So it's always good to carry yourself accordingly.
Have you ever met a famous person in person?
Met a
Like a
famous
famous
person
player or
athlete?
Yeah, athletes in person.
I would say no. I've met a lot of players, like coaches, players I've made to like the highest of the highest, but I wouldn't say they were famous.
Like no, okay. What about a famous person?
Famous person.
Yeah.
Nah.
So this is the thing about famous people that I realize, especially famous and regular people, like when they meet, right? So let's say, for example, me and you are sitting down, right?
Yeah.
And you watching my life, but I never watched your life, right? When we meet for the first time, okay, so let's say it's a glass here.
Yeah.
And you can see me, but I can't see you. If we meet for the first time, you're gonna act like you know me.
Yeah.
Because you know me, right? You see my life plays out.
Watch you every time,
but I don't know you. So and when I first met like the famous person, whom I watch pretty much every day, right? And the first time I met them, bro, everything in me told me that I know this person. But there was like I don't know you. I don't know you. I mean, I wasn't acting strange, but I was like kind of like controlling and trying to maintain my conscience by saying, oh no, I don't know this person. I listen to him, I watch him, but I don't know this person.
Yeah, it's because you feel like you grew up with them, watching them every single day. They're like a role model, basically.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It would feel so surreal, I would say.
That's the crazy thing. It feels so surreal. It's like, and I was trying to ask this guy questions, and I was like, no, let me just confirm it first. Say, are you like that person? He was like, yeah, I am. It's like, man, thank you.
I feel like I would do that too. Like, ask them like, are you actually this person?
Yeah.
Because it was just like, it would be, like, again, it would be so surreal, like seeing them in person. Because you would never imagine being in a place where people are usually not, like, especially celebrities, because it's like they're in the shadows, like Batman.
Yeah.
You never see them.
Yeah. It's like you just see them from afar, but you never like. But once you get into their lives, it's like, oh man, it's
crazy.
But you met Rosamondo. How big was that though?
It was weird.
Yeah.
She came up to my house one day. My parents told me she was coming, but I was like, come on. Is she really coming? So I didn't really think much of it. I was just in my room. And then my sister told me, Rosamondo's downstairs. I was like, really? I went downstairs. I was like, wow, she's really here. It didn't feel real. Like it don't feel real till this day.
Wow.
I met her, but it was definitely crazy.
It was interesting. It's like you knew her, right?
Yeah, I knew her from all her songs, like listening to it growing up because my mom would always play it my parents loved her. Yeah, even giving her a handshake was like, am I touching somebody right now? Yeah, so it was surreal.
But it's crazy how we put celebrity in that kind of like in that
That
category.
yeah, that kind of yeah.
That's
Yeah.
kind of that's like kind of like a lot of power though.
It is a lot of power.
Yeah.
It is a lot of power, I would
But
say.
with like celebrity image, like having that preconceived notions of what we think of who they are, and then you meeting them in person, it's like, do you think most of the time they will be like consistent with their image? Like for example, when you met Rose Wonder, do you think she was like consistent with her music, like as a person, or was that just? I mean, it's you
Well,
got met for a little bit, but like,
yeah. Well, people like that, I would say yes, because she was very nice. She's very, I would say, humble. She was very down to earth. But some other people, you never know. They just probably just do it to, like the same thing as athletes, to look good. You never know what they're doing behind doors and stuff.
yeah.
Hmm.
But the thing with athlete is like, why give them that image of um who was that? I think Mbappe was the one that said that I love playing ball, but I would give up everything just not be famous.
Hmm.
It's like these people, all they know is sport.
Yeah.
Like all they know is to play ball, and we giving them this higher status. It's like,
Yeah, because it comes with a lot of pressure. Because that's when you really people put all these expectations for you to accomplish or do. Like say like for Rosamondo, she has to make good music in order to
yeah,
stay relevant, to put money on the table and all this sort of stuff. So it does put pressure for them.
it does. And then also the expectation that we have on them is like everything they do in their life is like we judge them, be like, hey, I expected you to do this.
Yeah, I expect you to
You
do
know,
better.
I didn't.
Like,
Yeah,
why would you do this? Why would you do that? Yeah,
yeah. Like what's going on with Zion
hmm
Williamson right now? It's
yeah.
like, bro, why
It's
why are you injured every time, bro?
yeah, yeah, yeah. A lot of athletes, I would say they get most of those questions like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but with let's say with player like let's say athletes like Messi,
Hmm.
right? Where if they go back to their homeland, they are considered like a god or something, right? It's like that much power. Like, why do we like? Why do you think that? That's too much, don't you think?
That is too much. That is too much.
But what are we celebrating? To be honest, it's like I get it. He's the best player. He's the best. All this, but like,
At, at that point, I think it probably has something to do with where he grew up
yeah,
and who's he doing it for. So I would say his country. So that's why he probably gets a lot of praise from where he came up from.
yeah, and he's connected with a lot of people. It's
A
like
lot.
Ronaldo, right?
Hmm.
He's like connected with so many people. It's like
Yeah.
if you think about like the most hardest working person, the first thing you think about is
It's wrong.
Ronaldo.
Yeah.
If you think about the most talented person in the world, you think about Messi. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Hmm.
it's like you kind of like associate that. But one thing I noticed about celebrity, which is like something that happened within the election, right?
Hmm.
Even the musicians, it's like they have a special activity that they do.
Yeah.
So let's, for example, a musician like Beyonce, she sing. We know she sings, right? But what does she know about politics? It's like, but and then we see them right weigh in on politics matters like that. It's like, why are we taking advice from people who are specialized on one thing,
I want. Yeah.
and then they talk about they talk about like natural resources or something like that. It's like, why do we put? What do you think we put people in that position? Like,
Because we don't really expect them to know stuff like that. I would say
yeah,
probably.
but we take advice from them though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if for example, like when Beyonce, let's say for example, Beyonce today decide to follow Donald Trump, like all her fan base would probably be like in shambles. It's like,
Yeah.
oh,
They're like,
why you
why
like,
would you do this?
yeah, you know
You
what I'm
know what
saying?
he's representing. Yeah. I see that.
Yeah. So it's like we take advice from them from the things that are outside of their specialty and expect it to work in our life. So it's like it's interesting. It's interesting. I was just thinking about it, especially
Yeah.
when it comes to that. Um okay, I had these questions. So you're a big basketball player, right? What you say right now is like the biggest sport that you follow a lot right now.
The biggest sport I follow.
Yeah.
I'll say basketball.
Basketball.
Yeah.
All right, then let me ask you this question: if you have to choose between LeBron, Kobe, Steph, or Jordan, who will you choose
As the greatest,
as the GOAT?
LeBron.
LeBron James.
Yeah, he's more. To me, he's more like a team player. He does everything. Like most people say Jordan because how dominant he was, like scoring and defensive and the defensive
I
player.
would say they say Jordan because of influence.
Yeah, that's true. But
Yeah.
LeBron has influence too. Not as crazy as Michael Jordan,
Yeah,
but like for me, I would choose LeBron. He's just more of a team player.
the team. You see, the thing with Jordan is like I think he impacted the game, and he made it the game become like more famous. I'll say.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Jordan is like, I mean, LeBron James is like, he's like the continuing of Michael Jordan. That's why
Yeah.
people will pick, you know. So I think I was asking Chat about this question, and he said Michael Jordan, but I told him statistically, he said Kareem or LeBron James. Those will be the GOAT statistically. What do you think about that? So the greatest Michael Jordan, statistically, LeBron James or Kareem.
I'll still choose LeBron.
LeBron.
Yeah.
But what do you think about that assessment though? Like, if you go based on statistic, longevity, goals, who got the most, points and all that stuff, it would be either Kareem or LeBron James.
Yeah.
But if you just go about like who's the greatest all around, it would be Michael Jordan.
Now all around, I would say LeBron. He's been doing it for so long, and for me, his career has been harder than Jordan. I would say because the game changed so much, and all these great players like Curry. I would say he's facing better competition.
Then what?
Yeah. Well, it was a different era. Like Jordan probably had competition of his own, but I wouldn't say it was as much as like LeBron did. Like when he had to play the Warriors with KD and all that. Like
Yeah, that was an insane year.
that was an insane year. There's no beating that. There's even comparisons about that 2017 Warriors and the Bulls, like him, Pippen, Rodman, and all like. So I don't know.
Well, you said there's a comparison in terms of like it's being
who would win like a series like of up to 7, the Warriors or the Bulls, and most people say Warriors because they didn't really need to get in the paint and score. That's how dominant they was.
Yeah, and they didn't, and at that time they didn't have anybody like Steph Curry.
Yeah,
who can pretty much score goals anywhere.
And Kevin Durant was, that was his prime.
Klay Thompson,
Draymond was healthier.
Yeah. He was crazy and healthier.
Yeah, crazy and healthier. Yeah.
You know, the first time I sat down and actually watched basketball was that game. It was the Warrior versus the Cleveland. Well, I think it was the third game or the fourth game. I don't know which one it was.
Finals. 2016.
Yeah, the finals.
Greatest finals ever.
That was the first game I ever watched, and the one who pulled me into the game and captivated me was Steph Curry, because I was like he was like the anomaly basically, because I feel like he changed the game, like when it comes to shooting and everything.
What he was doing was insane. Yeah. Like the way he could dribble, all that running, just in the shot, the way he just got his shot up so quick, there was not stopping that. And his percentages, yeah, they were crazy. There was no stopping them.
I don't think there's anybody. I don't know, bro. That dude is something else. But I would say him is the main reason why I watch basketball. Because when the first game was that, like that game when I watched, I was like, yeah. Because he kind of remind me of like more of like a Messi, type.
Yeah. I think I'll probably say he's probably one of the healthiest player. All that running he be doing, the screens, like off ball, it's insane. I'd be seeing videos of players getting tired just from running.
Yeah.
So that's
he's in top shape.
Yeah, that's props.
Imagine that tenacity. Zion Williamson take that tenacity, bro.
Nobody's stopping him,
bro.
That's all he's missing. To me, I would say that's all he's missing.
He needs some Mamba tenacity, like because I feel like with Zion, bro, That's my guy, bro. Like, you know how loyal you are to Drake? I think I'll be loyal to Zion.
Yeah, everybody expects a lot from him, but the pressure is probably getting to him. It's got to a point like where he doesn't even want to hear the outside noise. He's just gonna do him.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
but it's like he's just the most athleticism person to probably have touched the basketball, especially when they talked about him being equivalent to how LeBron James started.
yeah, that is true.
Yeah,
even when he was in college, yeah,
in college, because LeBron James is like pretty much didn't have an off season, kind of.
Yeah,
he was always like
always playing,
always playing, always on top, always in there. And then Zion Williamson being compared to that, and not only him, but like Michael Jordan and all that, great. So I think maybe the pressure got to him or something. But
yeah,
I mean, he's getting injured too, so it's like,
yeah, injuries are no joke.
I just hope he doesn't turn out like Neymar.
No. Yeah,
bro, Neymar, bro, he get injured all the time. Guess what? He got paid $120 million. I think $120 million last year. And guess how many games he played?
Probably played like 5.
Nah, like it was like 2 games.
Like 2 games.
And the counter was like 40 something minutes. Yeah, like he played like 2 games.
That's crazy.
He making a lot of money.
Yeah.
Them Saudis, they're rich, bro.
Nah, they are rich. I be just seeing crazy contracts. It's insane.
They're making a lot of money, bro. I mean, they offer who's this Messi like $1 billion.
That's that oil money, man.
Hey,
that's that oil money.
That's
bro.
where we need to go.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: where would you want to go? 1 week vacations, Dubai or the Caribbean?
I gotta say Dubai.
Dubai.
Yeah.
Bro, that's like Miami.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably, yeah,
like it's like, come on, bro. You saw that there, right? You saw Damascene's. Yeah, that's like Miami, bro. I was looking at it.
Yeah,
I was like,
it did look like Miami. I was like, this Dubai, really?
Yeah.
Nah, okay, yeah. And it's just, yeah, I'll say Caribbean. Yeah, I'll say Caribbean.
Okay, because like to me, I was like thinking about it. It's like, okay, if I want to go to Dubai, it's probably gonna be the same thing as Miami. Because think about it, when we went to Texas, it's like the same thing. It's like,
that is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
They just have like the desert and more buildings. Okay, yes.
But the Caribbean is like natural resources.
That is true. That is true. Yeah.
You can never know what's gonna happen there, bro. Yeah, I'll pick the Caribbean too. Let me ask you this, another one. If you have a coach, if you were a coach, right, and you can choose players, dead or alive, who would be your top 5 starting players?
In order or no order?
No order.
No.
Order. Okay. Let's go in order. Let's go in order.
In order.
Yeah. Let's make it difficult.
I'll put. Oh my god. I'm gonna start off with the center. Center. I'm gonna go Shaq. Power forward. I'm gonna go. KD. Small forward. I'm gonna go LeBron. Shooting guard. I'm gonna go Curry. And point guard. I'm gonna go Russell Westbrook.
And you're gonna pick Russ Westbrook.
Russ is my guy, man.
But power forward, Jabbar.
Nah.
Why Russell though? I know you say your favorite player is Russell, right? Russell Westbrook.
Russell, my favorite player. When he was playing with the Lakers, you can see the difference from. He's just a humble guy. He really puts in the work, and like cares about basketball. If you really watch him, because when he was playing with the Lakers to like now, you could really see the difference on like how a team makes or like how he values the team. Because when he was playing with the Lakers, I feel like nobody really like cared about like his issue like that. When everybody was hating him, booing him, and all that stuff, making fun of his name, which kind of like messed up his reputation and stuff. But now he's doing all this like great stuff. This past game he just had a triple-double. People now praising him, but it's like, why do that before? If you're like, it was probably just a team. So that's why I love it.
You think it was probably the team? With the at Lakers. The beginning of the Lakers?
But he's a hard worker. He really like he's a winner. That's one thing. He's a winner. That's why I love that guy. He's a winner.
Forgive my ignorance, but how many rings he got?
We got one. We're gonna get one this year,
He got
2025. We got
so
one.
he got one.
Nuggets is winning it all this year, man.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Russell Westbrook. See, the thing, okay, I'm going to go back to that public image thing, right? So, in contrast with what you say, the first image I have with Westbrook is that meme. You know that meme? Like, what?
Oh, yeah.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, like, that's the first interaction I've ever been
he has a don't care attitude.
Yeah. And then to me, that was like the first, like when you say humble, but like that, my first impression was like, that dude is arrogant, bro. He's definitely arrogant.
Nah, if you've seen like how he grew up and how he was raised, he's really humble, but he's not gonna care about what you guys say about him because he knows who he is as a person.
Yeah.
So that's why I say the I don't care attitude. He don't really care about what other people say as long as he knows who he is.
Like a competitive nature.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of like the same thing with Kobe Bryant. Like, it's like those people are very high competitive people, and they're like they wanna win regardless. So that makes sense. Westbrook, huh? Let's close off here. I think that should be probably be it. But what you looking forward to 2025? Anything? Any plan? Any major thing that's you looking forward to?
2025, more travel, more money.
More travel, more money.
More travel, more money.
How's like working with Ben?
Oh, it's amazing, man. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's a new experience. I like new experiences. It's brought a lot of memories, I would say.
That's
a lot of fun memories. So
like
looking forward to more.
A lot of things to tell your kids one day.
Hey, you never know. You never know.
Let me ask you something. When you go to a wedding, like, especially on the States, what do you like expect to happen over there?
In the States?
Yeah. Like, let's for example, you guys are going to Wisconsin tomorrow. What do you expect to happen?
Like states like that, probably nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah, hopefully just fun.
Okay.
A beautiful wedding with two beautiful people. But not really major.
Tampa,
like not that I expect more fun, more scenery, views. There's something beautiful.
Ohio.
Yeah, the same thing as Wisconsin.
I thought you were gonna say gossip.
Yeah. Nah. Well, true, because there's a lot of Africans over there. So.
Well, there's a lot of African in Ohio than Texas or Indiana.
Nah, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Probably Indiana. Nah, never mind. No.
Indiana. No,
yeah,
Indiana.
They have a lot of black people over there.
Yeah, in Ohio. Oh, interesting. What about the West Coast?
Well, like Vegas and all that stuff.
You been there?
Yeah, I've been to Vegas.
Okay. Wedding?
No, not wedding, just vacation.
Your vacation?
Yeah.
Okay, so my test for anything like city-wise has died ever since I went to Miami. Like, because I feel like when I went to Miami, and I feel like I experienced the peak of like the city life. You know what I'm saying? Life. Yeah, and I'm like, nah, I just want something natural. Would it be any different if I go to Las Vegas? Or
yeah, Vegas, and I've never been to Miami. I hear you guys say it's amazing. I want to see that for myself.
It's great.
But Vegas is definitely different.
Yeah,
it's definitely
how different. Like, we talking like crazy different, or we talking just a slight different?
I'm talking about a little slight different.
Okay.
Like the scenery, it's beautiful at night, I would say. And like, the life over there is more like GTA life.
GTA?
Yeah, GTA life. Like you wouldn't expect the things we do here. You most likely could do there. Like like over here, you gotta be like a certain age to do this, do that. Over there, it don't really matter.
Like you can get away with a lot. You can get away
with a lot of things over there. Yeah.
I mean, California is a failed state.
Yeah. So.
What's going on with the Wi-Fi and everything, with the government and everything? Mm-hmm. Like, yeah. So LA, I might put that in my list. But Atlanta, Georgia, been there?
Been there. It's nice. I didn't really get to explore, but it's nice. Yeah. I would say.
Cause you guys were there, right?
Yeah, we was there for a wedding. We was there for like 3 days.
Wait, that was a wedding? No, not the wedding. Not the wedding. When we were coming back.
When we come back from Florida, we was there. We passed by my uncle.
Okay.
To stay with him.
See, we passed Atlanta, right? When we drive, and I was driving, and like I don't know. Like when I say my test buds got killed, when it comes to like city life, I was like, bro, this is just like Missouri, man. It's like,
Well,
you know,
when we was driving going to Tampa and we was entering like downtown, it was actually beautiful. It felt like a utopia because it's like kind of down of a hill and you
wait,
just go.
Tampa or
No,
Atlanta?
Atlanta,
Okay.
because yeah, it has nice sceneries.
What
I would
time
say
was this? Like during the
this
daytime?
was this was like nighttime.
Okay,
Yeah, just like around like 7, 6 because the sun's been going down early.
that makes
Sunset,
sense.
yeah.
Okay, we were there like a midnight, so that makes sense. Why I didn't see. I didn't
Yeah,
see
it
it.
was. I like Atlanta.
Yeah,
I would like to explore more, but so far so good.
by saying it like utopia, that's crazy.
Mm.
That's crazy. Would you go to Alaska?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to travel. I want to travel out the country, man. It's about time.
What you guys planning? I heard Ben is and you guys are planning to go to Paris future. I mean not Paris, but like France in the future. You guys plan to do that?
We don't know. We never know. Hopefully.
That's the future. All right, guys. I think we're gonna cut it there. Thank you so much. That was a very light conversation. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it. What are we gonna talk about next? You got another topic?
Oh, we could talk about anything, man.
For sure. We probably gonna have him a lot because he's like right here. So but you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for tuning in. Bless.
Peace.